Yes, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, August 22nd goes to Dr. Scott Baker of South Dakota. Now, Dr. Scott Baker is getting sued by a woman named Dina Knapp. All right, drop on the clues bombs for Dina Knapp. I don't know you, Dina. I don't know you at all, but I hope you get every damn dime you can get out of these people because there's only two places in the world that shouldn't get your order wrong, and it's the surgeon's office and Chick-fil-A. Those are the two places I expect top-level service, okay? You're supposed to walk in and get exactly what you ordered, okay? The surgeon's office especially is not a place where we can even play the game of what I ordered versus what I got. But that is exactly what happened to Dina Knapp. See, Dina went to the surgeon's office and ordered the removal of an adrenal gland and a mass on the gland. But what she got was something else entirely. Let's go to Kilo Land Television for the report, please.
An Iowa woman is taking her doctor and a surgical institute to court after she says they took out her kidney when they weren't supposed to. Dina Knapp went to Dr. Scott Baker and the Surgical Institute of South Dakota to have an adrenal gland and a mass removed.
The surgeon had come up into my patient room and was explaining to me then that at the time of the procedure, when he was removing the adrenal gland and the mass, that incidentally the kidney had come out along with it.
All right, come on now. I ordered the removal of an adrenal gland and a mass on the gland, and you took out a whole kidney? Now I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what my adrenal gland is, nor do I know what a mass on the gland is, but I know what a kidney is. Now, unless the doctor is dumb as me, then he shouldn't make that poor choice. Now, of course, Dina started having health complications, so she went back to get a second opinion, and the doctor lied to her.
3 days after she got out of the hospital, more upsetting news. According to the lawsuit, the doctor told Knapp part of the adrenal gland was still inside of her and that another surgery would be needed. Knapp reached out to Mayo Clinic for a second opinion. She says what she learned contradicted what she was previously told.
They actually verified that the full adrenal gland as well as the mass was still intact and still inside, but that the kidney itself alone is what was removed.
Dr. Scott Baker is clearly a professional finesser. The full adrenal gland and the mass was still in Dina, but the whole kidney was removed. So Dr. Scott didn't even take out what I needed to get taken out. What you ordered versus what you got. Dr. Scott Baker told her that it was some adrenal gland left. It was some mass on the adrenal gland left, but he lied. It was all left in her. Only thing he took out was the kidney. And this is a prime example. This is a prime example of when you tell one lie, you have to keep telling more and more lies to cover up that first lie. Because it was actually verified that the full adrenal gland, as well as the mass, was still intact and still inside of Dina. But just the kidney alone was removed. This is like going to Chick-fil-A, ordering a #1 with cheese, large fries, and a lemonade, and then when you look in your bag, it's an ice cream cone and a superfood side. But that would never happen because Chick-fil-A workers measure twice, so they only have to cut once. Dr. Scott Baker clearly didn't measure at all. He just cutting. Now, poor Dina Knapp has stage 3 chronic disease in her other kidney, but she did end up having the second surgery, so hopefully she's fine. And all this happened because Dr. Scott Baker doesn't have what it takes to work at Chick-fil-A. That's the moral of the story. Dr. Scott Baker doesn't have what it takes to work at Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A gives you exactly what you ordered, and you will end up pleased with what you got. Please give Dr. Scott Baker the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
All right. Thank you for that donkey of the day.